What began with uncertainty and disruption turned into a show of determination as delegates of the African Democratic Congress gathered in Abuja to hold their 8th National Convention despite mounting challenges. From reports of pressure on the venue to a sudden power outage that left the hall without electricity and air conditioning, the atmosphere was tense. Yet, party members continued to arrive, undeterred, filling the venue with a shared sense of purpose.
We are here today because we are going to kick APC out of power. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to this arena today that have been nicknamed the Freedom Square of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because the battle to rescue Nigeria is starting from here today. And from here, it shall be a luta continua, Victoria Asata.
The convention opened with introductions by party chieftain Dino Malai, while convention chairman Leo Imoke praised members for their resilience, describing their commitment as the reason the gathering held at all. The party's national chairman described the moment as critical, expressing confidence that the convention would contribute to addressing Nigeria's challenges.
We also made it clear that in an ever-shrinking democratic space that is orchestrated by those in the ruling party, the ADC will not bow, will not cower, and we will not retreat. Dear party members and leaders, let me remind all of us, strong political movements are not built in moments of ease and comfort. They are built in times like this, when a broken nation cries out for change, and the people look for those who would lead with commitment, honesty, integrity, and courage.
Former Osun State Governor Rolf Aregbesola told delegates the ADC represents the sum of Nigeria and is on a rescue mission, while sharply criticizing the current administration and calling for leadership change. Other speakers echoed concerns about the state of the nation. Rotimi Amechi warned of worsening insecurity, likening recent developments to civil war conditions, while Peter Obi cautioned that Nigeria's rising debt could lead to economic crisis.
If allowed, this regime will continue chanting renewed hope to eternity. We have the duty to stop scammers from retaining power. ADC! We have the duty to stop these scammers from retaining power. ADC!
How can a man who said he's a Democrat, he was fighting on the side of Nadeko, be stopping democracy? Tell me what to tell President Tinubu. If you accuse me of what I did not do, I will go to any length to defend myself. These guys don't care. What they care about is money. That's all they care about.
We need to work as a united Nigeria for the sake of Nigeria. The country is so divided. We need unity. The present government have ensured that it will remain more divided. And unity is important. Your country is collapsing. And if you allow it to go further, it will be worse.
Earlier, Atiku Abubakar accused the electoral body of undermining democracy, even as the party proceeded with its activities without official monitoring. For many delegates on ground, the situation reflected what they described as attempts to stifle opposition, but they insisted the party would not back down.
This country has been good to us, but we don't believe that this country is being good to the current generation, to the youth, to the women, or the future of this country. That is why we are today in ADC, to bring about sincere change. Believe me, you cannot get away with corruption in the government of ADC. You cannot.
You cannot get away compromising with criminals and terrorists to make life impossible in this country. It is about unity of purpose and vision for this country. It is not about an individual. It is about our vision and collective desire to rescue Nigeria. No sacrifice will be too great. When that time comes, all of you are leaders. We will speak to you as your children. We will speak to you as your brothers. We will speak to you as co-travelers.
Voices from the convention floor echoed frustration, but also resolve, as members reaffirmed their commitment to the party's vision.
People don't have shame. My children will ask me questions to what black man. So if Abuja has no shame, we're too bad for him. For me, the best chairman that has come out of INEC field is Professor Jega. So Abuja will want to finish with such a bad name that they'll be calling his name. I wish him luck. All right.
Whatever the APC is doing, they should know that there is already a countdown from now. And they should do whatever they can to make sure on the 29th of May, 2027, they hand over to ADC government, the ADC government that will be coming in to rescue Nigeria from this decadence, from misgovernance, mismanagement, and from what we call nepotism.
This regime, this military regime that we have, this dictatorship that is going on here is not sustainable. They have already lost the election come next year. This is why they are doing this. History shows this pattern. When you see a lawless government, when you see a people who have become afraid of the citizen, you know that this is why the theme of this convention is called "So that Nigeria may work," because Nigeria is not working right now.
At the end of deliberations, delegates overwhelmingly voted 94% in favor of amending the party's constitution. The convention also ratified major structural changes, including the dissolution of the previous National Working Committee and the emergence of a new leadership structure. Some members were also expelled over alleged anti-party activities.
Have we not held this convention today here, they may not even allow us to campaign in Nigeria. So it is important that nobody in this country should set the face on how our political behavior should be. That we must exert ourselves, whether they like it or not. And secondly, I want to touch one very important point. We have seen that the APC and its government has tried to destroy the PDP.
Certainly we cannot call them ambassadors because they do not speak for who those of us in this room represent and stand for.
National Assembly members have been intimidated, harassed, but we are still here. And we will all work together and move on to victory.
In his closing remarks, National Chairman David Mark described the convention as a success, saying it marks the beginning of the party's journey towards the 2027 elections.